Hello, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my weekly love spread for all of my Aquarius out there for the week of July 11th to the 17th. So, let's get after it. All right, here we go. Here we go. It's great to be back, guys. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Sun, rising Venus and Jupiter. Show the cards I need to see. Show the cards I need to see. What kind of energy is presently coming towards my Aquarius? What kind of energy currently my Aquarius currently dealing with? See, cards. See, so we're gonna, you know how I do. We're definitely gonna take that one. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Right off the bat, we have the Queen of Wands there. Okay, so we're dealing with Queen of Wands energy. So that tells me that this person is sending out warm, vibrating energy, like warm vibes, but they also have the ability to kind of bring in warm energy as well. Okay, this is potentially a fire sign individual that we're talking about as well here. So that's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy here. So again, this person's putting out those warm vibes. Also, they're kind of attracting those warm vibes as well. So there definitely seems to be quite possibly some mutual attraction here that you have for this individual. We also have a King of Swords here. King of Swords is all about making wise choices when it comes to the hard decisions, okay? So this person has definitely has taken this person, this person's definitely rather has decided to take a strong position when it comes to asserting themselves here, letting it be known that they are interested. And it seems to me that this was a bit of a, to them, it was the wise choice to kind of push this thing forward here. We also, though, we see like we got the Two of Swords here, so there is a bit of a fork in the road moment here when it comes to this individual here. Definitely a fork in the road here, where they could either go this way or that way. That's why I say with the King of Swords, it seems like this person took a really strong position and decided to say, you know what, is this that instead of just things kind of being somewhat stagnant, I'm just kind of going to kind of just push this forward here. Now, with that being said, their perception, however, with this Seven of Cups here is this: hey, listen, they got some choices. This thing can either go bad, or this thing could even be pretty good. Some of the way they're perceiving the situation, somewhat promising. Then other ways they're perceiving it somewhat not so promising. So it seems like they have a lot of ideas about how this thing is going to move forward in pursuing a relationship with you here. We also have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles tells me that this person, when it comes to their finances, they tell me they have a financial plan here, but it also tells me that this person either financially comes from a situation where they're financially independent, or they are in a situation where their finances are somewhat solid here. And this person is thinking about more or less like a legacy type of situation. Thinking about like really forming something solid, something stable, and thinking like more like legacy, like we're passing on wealth to the children and children's children. So this person seems like they have a really solid plan here. It's like I said, it's taking a lot with the Strength card here. It's taking a lot of courage for this individual to kind of move this belief system forward. But the final card is the Page of Swords. Page of Swords. We could look at this one of two ways. It's a card that represents a sense of immaturity at times, but it could also represent something consistent with being somewhat naive. Okay, so definitely some naivete. I mean, you can see the way this person has all of these, these illusionary plans of how they want things to go and so forth. So this person has a lot of big plans, but they just kind of be like a little bit naive about how things are going to turn out. So with that being said, here, let us see what is the potential, what is the overall strength of this potential situation? What's the overall potential strength of this situation here? What's the overall potential strength of this situation? What's the overall potential strength of this situation here? Some cards need to see. Some cards need to see. Some cards. I need to see. Here we go. Okay. Alrighty here, alrighty. So here we go, lining this baby up like so. So a little drink here. Alright, so got the page Page of Cups. Page of Cups representing now we gotta go back to the question: what is the potential strength of this situation? Well, a strength of this particular situation is that the Page of Cups energy. Page of Cups is kind of like it's kind of like a melancholy type of energy here. Kind of like a little bit of childish jubilation, and that's seen as a potential strength, which is interesting. So it's seen as a potential strength, maybe the childlike nature of this situation. So who knows? Maybe it's a bit of a turn on. It opens things up to possibilities. Again, this person has a lot of deep. It seems like a lot of deep plans, but there's a jubilance here. Also, with the Ace of Cups here, there's down. This person does seem to have some type of really deep love here. So there's a very sense of very deep, bountiful love with this situation for sure. We also have the Page of Wands here. Page of Wands represents a situation in which this person, obviously, Page of Wands, they kind of move to the beat of their own drum, if you will. They kind of do their own thing. They kind of like this exploratory energy this person has. So they're kind of looking at things in a different way, which kind of would explain a lot about the jovial nature of this individual here. And it seems like the reason why this person probably is doing this here, you got the 10 of Swords. So that was the ruination of plans. Pretty much stabbed in the back here. And so I get the sense here the reason why this person is kind of like, doing this and maybe you being kind of playful, if you will, in their approach here. Is because in the past they feel like they've been stabbed in the back. I guess I guess maybe the person did. I'm getting the sense here that maybe this individual was trying to be traditional in the past and it didn't work out for them, so they decided to kind of like flip the script and say, I'm kind of going to do things my own way here. We got the Knight of Swords here. Knight of Swords is all about cutting away things. So moving very rapidly towards their passion and cutting away things here. That's what this individual is definitely doing here. Now, the only problem with that is sometimes the Knight of Swords has a tendency to be like a bull through a china shop. So kind of consequences be damned. That sort of thing. The end justifies the means. But that's why, again, there's a jovialness to this person's personality perspective on things, which is very interesting. We also got the Eight of Swords here. Eight of Swords representing the fact that, hey, this person does still, even though they still feel somewhat stuck. They still feel somewhat like they're marginalized and their hands are tied behind their back. But we got to go back to the question, what's the potential strength? Well, the potential strength here of the situation, the fact that maybe they are kind of holding back just a little bit, because it seems like if they were able to, the barn door would just fly open and they would really be super eccentric. All right, but at the end of this here, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups represents complete wish fulfillment here. So there does seem to be some potential there. So that being said, let's see what additional information Spirit wanted to give before I shut this thing down. What additional information Spirit wanted to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wanted to give before I shut this thing down? What additional information Spirit wanted to give before I shut this thing down? Fire who? Really wasn't no need to do that because we have three that pop right out, and you know how we do here. We take it. So here we go. Discernment. Spirit's trying to say, hey, listen, you know what? Use your own discernment in really feeling out the situation. To see if it's really something that you want to get involved with here with this individual. It's going to, just in other words, just kind of use your own judgment here when it comes to this thing. Also, there's definitely a shift that's going to take place. Now, this shift within you, like I said before, so this is not going to be something traditional. This is going to be kind of like a little bit off-center. this person is a little bit off center. Okay, not in the bad way, but they're kind of like, again, they're kind of jovial because of past experiences. So they're going to kind of keep things interesting, kind of march to the beat of their own drum. So think there's going to be, it's going to kind of shift your perspective. Like I said, use your own discernment. If things start getting like super weird, you're like, wait, I really don't like where this is going. Okay, but also be somewhat open minded. Okay, and understand that, hey, things are going to kind of start shifting a bit. So it's just going to be an unusual kind of courtship. It's going to be exciting, but it's going to be different. Okay, and also make sure you maintain your own sense of space. Okay, because if things start getting too wonky, you want to be able to have your own space where you can just retreat to and kind of balance yourself there, because this is going to be a little bit of a crazy up and down ride here. So good luck. Anyway, so with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down now. A little bit of housekeeping. Thank you guys so much for hanging in there with me. I have been pursuing a doctorate degree, and it is hard, to say the least. I'm also going to be moving back home. I'm from Philadelphia originally. I'm going to be moving back to the suburbs of in the Philadelphia area. My city needs me. If you guys know anything about what's happening in Philly, also my family's out there, so I'm going to be a little closer to my family. So yeah, there's been a lot going on behind the scenes with that. So enough of that. So if you haven't already, please like, please share, and absolutely subscribe. It really helps the channel, but more importantly, it really helps the algorithm really pick up my very unique style of tarot and pushes it out to the others that may be interested as well. Also, feel free to leave a comment. Comments, I read the comments. I read all of them. So please feel free to leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Let's get a conversation going. Let's just get reacquainted again. Okay. So again, thank you guys so much for hanging there with me as long as you did. I promise you I will not be gone as long as I was. Okay, next time. All right. Love you guys. I'll see you next time.